Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to XAML tutorials. Today is our lecture number 6, and in today's lecture I'm going to demonstrate the image control and how can we crop that image and how can we fill the image with respect to the appropriate control that we are in which we are displaying our image. Okay, so let's start and have a look how can we do these things in XAML. Okay, so let's start. Alright, so my app is open here already. What I wanted to do, I wanted to pick up an image, so let's take an image. Look, so this is a blank control and you don't have any image inside this, and look at the properties. You have to specify the source and you have to specify its stretching properties to fill, or uniform and uniform to fill. So I'm going to demonstrate what happens with these all settings. Okay, so first of all you need to pick up your image. So you don't have an image right now, so let us pick and add an image inside our assets folder. So right click and add existing item and select your image from somewhere, let's say desktop. Okay, you can select this image, let's say. So add. So you have added the beverages.png here. So when you click on your image and then you click on the source, so beverages is displayed here. Okay, so it's very easy to add an image here in Windows Store app, and I have dragged and zoomed it to a particular extent. Now if you notice here, the stretch property is uniform, and you have fill and you have uniform to fill. Uniform means your image will be extended to the size of the control in which you have specified your image. Okay, and uniform to fill means your image will be extended to the size of the control with respect to the aspect ratio of that image remains the same. That means the image will not go in width larger than the height, or the aspect ratio of the image will remains the same when you use uniform to fill and when you use uniform. Okay, but when you use only fill, it means that the image will be filled up to the whole area of the control, but the aspect ratio of the image will not be maintained. The image pixels were scattered and the image will become blurred and all that the things that will happen. Okay, so whatever the case, you can specify the image with respect to these properties. So that's what the thing. Now let me add a panel control. So let me take a panel. So where we have a panel or a stack panel, yes. So if I took a stack panel here, and in this stack panel, if I wish to apply an image, so what I can do, I can go to the brush, I can go to the picture brush, and I select my image source, let's say beverages. Look, so that's what fill is. I wanted to demonstrate that fill. If I select here uniform, then it is uniform. The aspect ratio of the image remains the same, and when I select uniform to fill, then look, the image is zoomed and the aspect ratio is maintained with respect to the size of the panel. I hope you have understood what I am trying to say. Okay, so this is how you can specify an image inside the Windows Store app. Now let's talk about the property. How can you crop that image? So you can go to the image and you can then go to its properties, appearance, transform. No, let me go to that property first. Look, clip. Here you can specify the clip details. How can you clip the image inside the Windows Store app? Clip means to crop an image. And what is the cropping of an image? To exclude the area that you don't need from your image. Okay, so that's what cropping is. Alright guys, so for clipping an image or for cropping an image, you can directly go inside your image. That's my normal image control. Now go inside that image and come inside the opening and closing tags. If you want to find the closing tag of the image, let's say the image is closed by default, so remove, let's say the tag is something like this. So if the tag is something like this, remove this closing from here, and instead of that separately close the image tag, and then come inside the image tag and write here image dot clip and open and close these, and come inside and write here rectangle geometry. That's the point, that's a particular tag from which you can specify the dimension of the image to cut from. Okay, from top right, bottom left, and then come inside and give your come inside this and specify a property that is rect, and specify your dimensions. Let's say 50, 100 and 100. So you can fix the dimensions. You can find the dimensions from MS Paint as well. So save this and go to your design. Look, the image is cropped or clipped within a specific region. I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, so this is how you can fill and you can specify the image inside Windows Store app, and hopefully you have understood everything, and you learn how to fill the image, how to uniform fill the image, and how to only uniform the image with respect to its stretching properties. So thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.